Finance Minister Tole says despite the effects of the international economic meltdown, the kingdom will not cut budget in health and education. The minister was speaking at the Mountain Inn here in Mbabane during the seminar on analyzing the kingdom's economic performance.
This is a continuation. I think you would be familiar with this continuation from the meetings that we held in Washington on the 4th and the 5th. Where we were discussing the fiscal adjustment roadmap that is a homegrown fiscal adjustment roadmap. It's being done by Swazis and it's being piloted by Swazis, and also seeking the endorsement of you because you have the expertise, you have the experience. We hope it will go a long way. To that extent, let me even at this stage say, with us, Swazis, having worked on that fiscal adjustment roadmap, which I believe will continue to be fine-tuned by the comments that we will receive this morning and the rest of the day, and with you now working with us, this should not fail. Because if it fails, it is going to embarrass all of us, including IMF, World Bank, and ADB. Let's make this a success, and I'm sure with the commitment that we have, this should be possible to succeed. I also want to recognize the increased involvement, the diversification of our Article 4 mission. I think I've realized that every year, the IMF team, when it comes to Swaziland, there's more and more issues that we're able to discuss. There's more and more consultation that the team makes. Sometimes it reaches areas where they haven't even told me who they were going to consult. The treasury bills, increasing of the ceilings, signed by His Majesty. The IMF mission was meeting with other critical stakeholders in this country. Being a small country, they visited me just to once again check what the IMF mission was saying was correct.
The United Nations resident representative Musinga Bandoro has praised the Minister for Finance Tole and the International Monetary Fund for organizing the seminar that has been held at the Mountain Inn Hotel in Mbabane. He says the meeting is being held at the end of a critical time for both the IMF and African Development Bank.
The UNDP resident coordinator says while the kingdom is trying to gain footing after the effects of the world economic crisis, a lot needs to be done to improve the economy of the kingdom, and it needs to be done soon.
As I pointed out at the dialogue, the present crisis presents both a challenge and an opportunity. It is a challenge to address the immediate needs to offset the fiscal deficit, but it is equal an opportunity for reform and long-term transformation. The fall of the revenues and the debate around SACCO reform gives Swaziland the challenge to look internally and create a basis for greater reliance on its own resources and lessen continuing dependence on SACCO. It is indeed a chance to begin looking at SACCO in broader terms beyond revenues, and even preparing and envisaging a life in a post-SACCO environment. So far, the country has largely been able to maintain macroeconomic stability, sovereign debt and exchange rates risks, inflation and external account have been at sustainable levels. This now could be undermined by the budget crisis and its long-term effects.
We are going to give 4 different presentations that hopefully will help guide the discussion.
Janice Mugatini of the International Monetary Fund says the government of the kingdom needs to ensure a speedy growth in the economy of the kingdom. Humphrey Dlamini, Mbongo Ngimalo, Swazi TV News, Mbabane.